Good morning, guys and girls. Welcome to another video. My name is Ryan Ritz. I appreciate you watching today. So I wanted to do like a little bit of an experiment. It's currently 11:45 a.m. and I'm gonna pretend like it's my lunch break. Obviously we don't have full-time jobs, but I know a lot of you who watch this channel do have full-time jobs, and the only time that you're able to thrift or able to go source inventory is on your lunch break. So right now I'm sitting outside of a Salvation Army family store. I'm gonna run in there for half an hour, if that, maybe half an hour, and see if I can find at least one thing that I can buy to flip online for a profit. And again, going back to it, the reason why I want to do this video is because I know a lot of you just don't have the time to get out there and source like we do. We're lucky, right? We do this full time. We have more opportunity than I think a lot of other people watching this channel. But the reality is time is such a crucial aspect of this business, and most people don't have a lot of time. So let's run this experiment. I'm going to run in there and hopefully I find something. When I don't have a lot of time in the thrift store, there's two sections I hit. The electronic section, because sometimes I can find something really cheap there that sells for a lot of money. So I look in the electronic section first, and then I look in the shoes section. And when I'm looking for shoes, I'm looking for brand names first. So I found this really cool pair of Berkeys. Berkeys is a brand by Birkenstocks, and I know that that brand resells well. And this pair was only $2.99. Looks like they're in great condition. Definitely a pair I'm gonna pick up. So I would say really nice score on this pair of Berkey sandals. Berkeys by Birkenstock. So they are Birkenstock sandals and they are in amazing condition. I would even say like maybe worn one time, maybe even just tried on condition. The bottoms are perfect. The straps are pretty much perfect. One thing about Birkenstocks that you want to look out for is the back heel. Sometimes this is like broken. That's what I've seen. That's the first part to kind of deteriorate. These are in perfect condition. Now, one thing about Birkenstocks is that every pair has a model name. So if you can find that name, it'll help you immensely when you go to list the item, because it can help you find the correct price to list them at. But it also is great to put in the title and put in the item description so that when people search for the item, a lot of people search for a particular model. So if you have that model name in there, the chances of you selling the item are much higher than if you don't have that model name listed. Now, I'm no expert, but luckily for us, we have a decent sized social media platform, and we have a lot of really knowledgeable people who follow us on Instagram. So what I did is I posted a picture of the Birkenstocks on our Instagram, in our Instagram story, and I just said, hey, does anybody know what model Birkenstocks these are? And funny enough, this pair actually threw quite a few people for a loop. We got a bunch of responses, but no one really had the exact same model. A lot of people thought it was one model, but there were only two buckles and not three. But then finally, thank you so much to Jessica Navarro 84, because she got it. She found the exact same shoes. The model name is called Tanega, I think is how you say, Tanega. I don't know how she did it, but Jessica's amazing. She actually has helped us a lot in the past. So awesome. Thank you so much for helping us out with that. Now we can take pictures of these shoes and list them the right way. And I think we can definitely get more money for these shoes now that we know the correct model. So I want this video to continue on so that I'm not just like saying I got these for $3 and saying that they're going to sell for whatever, 50, 60 bucks, and then not actually showing you guys the whole process. So what I would like to do is I'm going to actually take pictures of these shoes. I'm going to get them listed up on eBay, and hopefully they sell. So we'll continue on with this video. When these shoes sell, then I'll come back and we can talk about how much they sold for, how long they took to sell, and maybe I can give you some more tips for selling on eBay part-time. So be sure to hit the thumbs up button on this video and let's get these things listed. So Monday, January 25th, I came into work, grabbed the Birkenstocks from our inventory, and I started taking pictures. I tried to get at least 6, 7 good pictures, taking pictures of any flaws, taking pictures in square mode on my phone, making sure to take them on a white background. Overall, just getting good high quality pictures for eBay. So now that I have my pictures taken and I've transferred them over to my computer, I still like to list from a laptop instead of from my phone. It's just easier for me. So I transferred everything over to my computer, and now I can do some research on the shoes and get them listed. And again, now that we know the model name, we can look that up. So I typed in just Berkeys in the model name, and here's what's popping up. So I like to look at what's actively listed first, just to get an idea of what the competition is like on the marketplace at the moment. And it looks like most people have these shoes listed for, I would say, between $50 to $60, but it also looks like there's none listed in the same colorway that we have. So the next thing I do is go down here and click on sold items so I can see what the sales are. And there's only one sold listing for $37.49 plus $8 shipping. So what I'm going to do is go to the active eBay listings, and I'm going to find one that's the same size as the ones that we're going to be listing. So like these are a size 38, ours are the same size, a size 38. So I'll go with this listing, and all I do from here is just click on sell now. And when you do that, it transfers over the title, it transfers over all the item specifics and all of that stuff. So all you have to do is tweak a few things and you can get your item listed. So they are pre-owned. For a condition description, I'll do something like very good condition, worn once. Please see the pictures for full item condition. And then we're just going to upload the photos that I just took. So once the pictures are uploaded, I can tweak them a little bit, edit them just to make sure that the pictures are, you know, how I like them to be. And then really important are the item specific. So I would definitely want the brand to show Birkenstock, upper material, leather, color beige for sure, style sandal. So you want all of this stuff in there. Now, when it comes to pricing out an item, I like to go not on the super low end, but not on the crazy high end either. So I like to go kind of in between. And like I said, these shoes are listed on average between like $50 to $60. So I'm going to go right in the middle there. I'm going to price ours at $54.97 with free shipping. So once everything is good to go, I just preview the item. I like to make sure the title's right, the shipping is free, the price is how I want it to be, the pictures look good. So once that's done, I just hit list item and the shoes are now live. So now we just wait, and I'll keep you guys updated as we go. Hopefully they sell soon. So guess what? The shoes finally sold. It took longer than I expected it to, but they did sell. So the next step is let's get them shipped out. First things first, I like to get the weight of the shoes to see what shipping service I should use. And in this case, they were right under 16 ounces, so I know I can ship them first class mail. If there's room to add a little bit of weight, which in this case there is, I like to wrap the shoes up in very lightweight shipping paper just because it gives a bit of a better presentation when it gets to the customer. So I wrap them up nice, I tape them up nice. It also protects the shoes during shipment. So 1 pound buying the label through eBay is going to cost us $5.42 first class mail. And then I just print the label, slap it on the bag, toss in our thank you for your purchase note, put the item in the bag, tape it up, and we are good to go. All right, so now that we have those shoes packed up and the label has been purchased, we always buy our labels through eBay, by the way, because you get a discount. So we never package something up and take it into the post office, because if you do that, the post office is going to charge you way more money than if you buy the label directly on eBay. So what I want to do now is talk about how much profit we made off of this flip. As you saw, we initially had the shoes listed for $55. About a week went by and I dropped the price down to $45. And then today, the shoes sold for full price for $44.97. So rounded up to 45 bucks. As you saw, the cost to ship them first class mail was $5.42. And then our eBay fees on this transaction were $5.82. And then of course, there's our cost of goods. So what we paid for the item, which was $3. So if we take those numbers, a $45 sales price, minus $5.42 for shipping, minus $5.82 for eBay fees, minus the $3 cost of goods, that leaves us with a profit of $30.76. Now I want you to think of things this way. It took me about 20 minutes to pop into that thrift store on my lunch break and find that pair of shoes. It took me about 10 minutes to take the pictures and get the item listed. And then it took me like 5 minutes to pack up and ship the item out. So all in, it was about a 35-minute process when you look at the actual work that it took to sell this item. So 35 minutes to make an extra $30.76. Now again, think of it this way. If you did that once a week and you built up your inventory and you had items listed. Now, I know that it took longer than a week for the item to sell. It actually took about 3 weeks, I think, for the shoes to actually sell. But let's say that once a week you pop into one thrift store for 20 minutes on your lunch break and you find one item that you can make a $30 profit on. Once you have that pipeline built up and when those items sell, that's an extra $120 a month. It may not seem like a lot of money, but for a lot of people, $120 a month can change the game. It can change their lives. Even if it's just a little bit of extra money to pay a phone bill or put towards a credit card debt or put towards student loans. Or what if you just take that money and put it into a vacation fund? So at the end of the year, you have a nice little fund built up to go on vacation. Or even better, what if you take that money and you use it to invest and you start making interest on that money and you start planning for your retirement and you could just build that profit into more and more things. It's money that you weren't making in the first place. So what if you get that extra money? What could you do with an extra $120 a month? So the experiment was, could you make money on your lunch break going to thrift stores and looking for items to flip? And I think the answer is yes, if you know what you're looking for, if you know the brands that sell well, if you know what type of items to look out for. That takes time, that takes knowledge, that takes watching YouTube videos sometimes, or even like getting involved in Facebook reseller groups. You definitely don't have to pay for any information. We even have like a mentoring group where people pay us for information, but I don't know if I would suggest that right at the beginning. To me, there's enough information out there on YouTube and in Facebook groups and on Instagram and, you know, free knowledge out there, at least to get started and start learning about brands and get your feet wet selling stuff on eBay. Once you get to a certain point and you want to join a program like our mentoring group, that makes more sense because we can take you from that, you know, making $100 a month to making $1,000 a month to making $5,000 a month to making $50,000 a month. So it's all like in baby steps to get to the point where you're satisfied, but you don't have to like jump right in and spend $10,000 in this business to start making money. You can do it on your lunch break. You can do it with very limited capital. Like you saw, I only spent $3 on that pair of shoes. So again, hopefully this video kind of encourages you to get out there, shop, see what you can find, and subscribe to this channel for more helpful tips just like this. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm Ryan Roots, and that was a fun video. I'll probably do it again. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, and like I said, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Bye.